Back with Coach Q today. Coach, the Spartans have been playing a whole lot of basketball this last couple of weeks and winning all those games. So talk a little bit about this week.
The last week has been pretty hectic. These kids, they understood we were going to have a lot of games, 4 games in 5 days. And I think for the most part, they were all excited. But we were able to see as a coaching staff the kind of wear and tear on their legs by that 4th game. But fortunately, we were able to win all 4 of those games, so that's always a plus.
How tired are they still? Are they ready for this week coming up?
I don't know if it's more of a physical tiredness or mental fatigueness. But yesterday was Sunday. I gave them the day off. I told them everybody just stay home, rest their legs, stay off their feet. Today we'll go light. We'll watch some film. We'll walk through some things, and they should be definitely fresh for tomorrow.
Let's talk about LCC coming here tomorrow. What kind of team are they like? They've been winning too. How do you describe that team right now?
Great team, great coaching staff. Kind of feel like we're playing my brothers because there's a lot of kids on that team that I've personally coached and/or trained. So they're top 2, top 3 in the state, coming off a state championship. So they're going to come in here excited to play. They're going to come in here and prove to the city of Lima that they are who they've always been the last couple years. So it's going to be our jobs to defend obviously our home court, play like we've been playing, and hopefully we can get a win.
What's it going to take to get that win? What do you guys have to do against them?
The same thing we've done the last few games that we've won: defend and rebound. They got some explosive guards. Obviously, Trey Cobb can pretty much do everything. Dentez Walton is an inside-outside guy. We're going to have to defend, and we're going to have to keep those guys from having second and third chance opportunities at the basket. If we do that, I feel great about our chances.
How big is this game in the scheme of things for you personally, for the guys on your team?
For me, I don't think it's that big of a game. I think for more of the city of Lima and the kids on both teams, I think it's a big deal for those guys because a lot of these kids on both teams hang out together. But for me, they're not in our division. They're not in our conference. So it's just a normal game for me. Obviously, I want to win, but I'm not putting a whole lot of extra energy as I would into a conference team or a team that we would face in the state playoff. In the tournament playoffs or whatnot. So, it's definitely a big game for the city of Lima. Everybody's talking about it. Obviously, it's probably going to be sold out. But at the same time, I want to get a conference title and I want to make a tournament run. And hopefully we can do both.
Look ahead now, Friday, you guys head to St. John's. That's the last team that's beat you guys.
Correct.
How different of a team are you this time facing them?
Very different, but they are too. So, with the addition of Johnnie Wilson, he can do a lot of things. And when St. John's beat us, that was really our first game together. Obviously, Walpole beat us the night before. We had 2 starters out. Actually, Jarius Ward didn't play. Johnnie Wilson didn't play. Xavier and Elijah didn't play either. Ruben Flowers sat out a quarter. So, we are a different ball club now than then. We've gotten a lot better. But at the same time, it's a road game. St. John's doesn't lose at home quite often. St. John's is undefeated in our conference. So we need to go there and still a win. But I'm not looking ahead. Obviously, we have a game tomorrow. The magnitude of Friday's game is a little bit more important than tomorrow's game because there's more at stake on Friday. But I don't look ahead, so tomorrow we have to take care of business there first.
Let me actually look back about a week ago and talk to me about Johnnie Wilson. That was the game you blew Oregon out, you gave him a chance to get in there. What was that like for you to experience that and experience how the crowd reacted?
It was definitely a blessing for Johnnie to have an opportunity to do something that he's loved. He's been around us since September, doing everything that the guys have done, even on the track, in the weight room, in the gym. He's done it all. So, us as a coaching staff felt honored to have an opportunity just to have him suit up. We didn't know if he was going to be able to actually get in the game, but to even have an opportunity for him to do the warm-up with us and feel like he's a part of this family because he's been here was definitely a blessing. He was super excited, and hopefully we can get him in a couple more games this year, and hopefully he can score a couple points. That would be great.